This is my first YouTube video ever. I'm doing this completely new to all this, so I don't really know what to talk about or to say, but I did write a couple things down that I wanted to talk about while we watch me draw this drawing. So I am Mimir, and I am actually self-taught, but I've been drawing for a long time now. I actually started drawing when I was, I think, 9 years old in school, but now I just do whatever I want. So that's my story. I'm actually sweating profusely trying to draw this or record this. Oh my god. So this is my first year celebration of digital drawing, actually. I bought my first iPad back in March, and now it's March, so that's 1 year of drawing digitally and figuring out Procreate and all that fun stuff. I'm looking at my notes here. There's actually a missed recording in this video. I totally blanked on recording the first drawing, which you can see above her right now. But we're gonna have to make do, I think. And yeah, I'm just working on shading right now. This is not real time. Of course, I don't think anyone can draw that fast. But you'd have to be an expert to draw that fast. So my favorite artist things, I think you'll be able to see. I'm gonna hopefully post more than once a week. So I'm gonna post this, and then I have another video I'm working on, another doodle sketch type of thing, similar to this with lots of different figures. But I'm gonna post hopefully 2 to 3 times a week. I'm not even sure if that's like too much for the beginning, but I'm gonna do it. It doesn't take me too long to screen record. So yeah, I really like drawing hair. As you can see, her hair is like massive, and it's like super what's the word? It's like a focal point in most of my drawings. I really just like drawing strands of hair and working on shading and shapes, making it look cool and funky. That's why I like drawing long hair, actually. It's just really fun. I'm working on the shading of her pants right now. Just a little comment on what I'm doing so I know where I am. I'm gonna try and stitch this all together later. I actually really like drawing sparkly things, but I don't think I added many sparkles to this drawing afterwards. I really like drawing girls a lot too. I don't know why, but I don't really like drawing the male figure as much. I feel like it's just because I haven't practiced as much, so I'm really unsure about anatomy in that sense, and the just basic stuff like that. But I'm working on it, and my next video is actually going to be me drawing guys for like the first time in ages, so that's gonna be fun. My notes here are totally all over the place. Favorite colors to use, I really like drawing in pastels, actually. I'm still not even through the first drawing, oh gosh. But if you can hear my chair creaking and all that, it's me shuffling around in anxiousness. I really like pastel colors, lots of pinks and purples and blues, but like baby blues. I have a real thing against like solid, saturated colors, like the primary colors just in and of itself. I don't like looking at it unless it's like mixed in together with other colors that blend and make sense. I don't really know how to say that without sounding like a total weirdo. not sure what artists would say they have something against the primary colors. I have nothing against primary colors. It's just, you know, the like solid blue that's so intense. I just can't really look at it for too long. Anyway, so I'm working on the background shading just to add a little more to the drawing, give it a little more depth. I like using layers a lot, but I didn't use much for this drawing because it was supposed to be just, you know, basic. Yeah, so lots of shading right now, just messing around. Using layers is very important. Oh god, I don't know what I'm doing right here with the background. Maybe I should cut this commentary bit out. Just let you guys observe. Yeah, so I'll leave it at that for a little bit, but I'll be back to talk some more later on, but I'll just let you watch for a minute, and yeah. Alrighty, so I'm watching myself put some highlights on there. Highlights are very, very fun. It's like almost the best part of a drawing. It's when you get to the very end and you can just highlight everything and add sparkles and all that fun stuff. I'm just messing around with the shading and the colors and all that. But yeah, highlights are super fun. It's the best part. I actually don't know much about how to do proper lighting. That's why I like to use a reference a lot. I didn't use much reference for this, actually. For the first and second drawing. I used none on the first drawing, I don't know why, but I only used reference for the pose for the second drawing. And this is actually Megan Fox right here. I used a reference of her because I just thought her hair looked really pretty and poofy in the photo. I don't know if I'll actually bring it up on screen, but reference is very important to use, especially if you're just starting out. And actually, I'd say it's important to use throughout your whole time drawing, because there's always something new that you can learn when you're focusing on anatomy and stuff like that. You should always try and get it at least accurate, no matter what your style is, even if you like drawing really cartoony kind of characters, lots of bold lines and exaggerated features, like even caricatures. I'm not really sure how to say that word. You should always know what the actual anatomy of that would look like, because then you can use that to your advantage. Say, okay, you know, someone with this type of facial structure, okay, their jaw might, I don't know how to go into that. Wow, that was total jumble of words. But anatomy is very important, and reference is very important, and it helps a lot with shading and all that kind of stuff. So definitely use your references, even though I'm totally going against that by not even pulling up my reference on the screen. Yeah, I'm just messing around here. As you can see, I really like pinks, and it's not very pastel-y, but I did like the dark pink, even though it's pretty boring looking right now. I shouldn't say that about my artwork, but yeah. Being a full-time artist is like my dream, so I would love to be able to keep doing this for the rest of my adult life. I'm actually only 19, so yeah, I really love doing art and drawing things that I think are fun and cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep posting these and see what happens. Who knows? I'm working on the hair right now, getting little strands in there, some shading. It's actually not very detailed, and if you're a beginner artist, you can kind of see how hair doesn't really need to have every strand drawn. It's more about the actual shape, how it kind of makes a particular looking blob, if that makes sense. So if you can divide it up into different shapes in your head, that will help you a lot, because then you don't have to work hours and hours and hours on each particular strand. So yeah, I definitely didn't do much on the hair there, but I think it looks pretty cool, pretty lax. Yeah, so I'm just adding some more detail in here with her eyes, eyelashes. I'm actually not super happy with how I've been drawing eyes lately. I really got to work on that, focus more on how to make it look accurate. God. I'm really jumbling over my words today. But yeah, hair, fun. I like drawing a lot of hair. The more the better, honestly. I don't want it to like overwhelm my drawings, but I do really like drawing hair. Oh, here we go. Told you I liked pink. I'm gonna shade as much as I can with this pink here. Yeah, I'm not really sure what else to say. Kind of ran out of my notes here. But, I'll let my drawing speak for itself. Yeah, I'll check back in a minute then. Okay, here we go. We got some sparkles in there. I knew I would get some in there eventually. I haven't rewatched this in a little bit. That's just, yeah. Sparkles are fun. Especially if you like drawing girly things like I do. I love drawing sparkles, as many as possible. And now I'm working on something that I actually have a reference for. So I really liked her hat and the way that her hair kind of like swooped onto her cheeks in this reference. I like her facial features too. They're very interesting, not in a bad way, in like a good way. So I chose this photo, and I don't know why I drew it pink too. I think I just like the color pink. But I added a little heart to her lips, like kind of like I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I think you might know what I mean if I'm not gonna continue on that route. So I noticed when I was looking at this drawing after, I totally messed up her chin here. So we're just gonna ignore it, that it's trying to swipe. It's kind of swaying to the right a little too much, pointed to the right. I don't know how I didn't see that. I'm actually super big on using the liquify tool to kind of fix things that look a little bit off. That's also a really good tip if you're a beginner. Maybe I should go back and add some tip things. I don't know what I'm talking about. If I do it, you'll see it. This is probably tip, number 3? Use the liquify tool. It's very important, I believe, in making sure that you get things to look right. Also, flipping your canvas is super important so that you can see it from a new perspective and see, okay, this eye is looking real off, or this nose is like trying to escape her face. So, using that to your advantage, definitely do that. I'm going in with the black pencil at the end. I actually only used one brush for this whole drawing. So if you think you need special brushes or anything like that, just know you don't. It's pretty handy to have different types of brushes with different textures, but I basically use I can't remember what it's called, the soft brush, like the airbrush, the one at the very bottom of the airbrush category. I use that religiously. So I think every drawing I've done for the past couple months has had that used at least a couple times for it. So now I'm just adding some details. I didn't even notice I was near the end. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, let me know. Thanks so much.